How's the chemistry coming with Derek? You guys seem like you're on the same page and certainly connecting pretty regularly on the practice field.
Yeah, I mean, we got together in the off season, in between mini camp and training camp. So I feel like we're good right now. You know, it's starting to click. Obviously, there's still things we want to work on, but I mean, for day one, it feels good.
What do you get out of those sessions when it's just a player organized gathering and it's just you guys? Like, what do you get out of that as a player?
I mean, it's big because we can just really slow it down and talk. You know, like out here, you just kind of rolling through the plays, but out there, we can take our time and take as much time as we want just to feel and see what each one of us are thinking on certain stuff. So I think it helps a lot just being on the same page.
How many times did you say you guys got together between mini camp and
we had a big group, got out there, went down to his brother's house in Bakersfield, had like a little camp, and I think that was the biggest thing because we had all the guys out there too. So that just helped, you know, just getting us all out there and just having that time together too.
What have you learned about Derek as a quarterback, just your little time together with him?
What's that?
What have you learned about Derek as a quarterback, just your little time?
He's competitive. He likes to win. You know, he likes making all throws. He hates making mistakes. He's fun to play with. I like playing with him so far. You know, I'm excited just to get on the field and actually in a game setting with him.
You and Antonio have very different personalities, different temperaments.
Yeah.
But both of you guys want the same thing. You want to acclimate to this offense as soon as you can and be productive as you can be.
Yeah.
What's the dynamic between you two, just in terms of how do you guys feel you complement each other, and how is it learning from him and applying certain aspects of his game into your own?
Oh, I think it's awesome. You know, I feel like you know, he has a big personality. I'm pretty quiet, like you said, so I feel like we kind of fit together well. And, you know, I'm trying to take as much stuff from his game as well as all the other receivers. And I just think it's, you know, obviously he's going to demand a lot of attention, so that's going to open up a lot for me to be able to go and win in one-on-one. So I think it's just going to be good. You know, hopefully I can start having a lot of success here, and it'll open up more stuff for him too, and obviously for the whole offense. So I think it'll be a good complement for each other.
He's not out here now physically, he's doing what he needs to do to get ready, but what have you taken from his game so far? Like, what are some tidbits and details that you found helpful?
Just the way he comes off the ball, I think is really big. Like, every time, no matter what route or anything, he's always full speed right off the ball, and I think that's a big thing. When you're a faster receiver, it just helps open up so much more if you can get on the DB fit quick. So I feel like that's a big one I've taken from him.
With him not here, obviously you're basically the number one receiver in this offense. How do you guys work around the fact that he's not here right now?
You know, I feel like we all can play all three positions. So not having him here, I mean, obviously we want him out here and you know, just start playing together. But we all can play F, all can play Z, X. So you don't really, you know, it's not like you're just, I won't say like you're missing him, but we do miss him. But it's like we can all just kind of fill in and see what other guys can do and see what other guys can do at other positions that they haven't necessarily played as much.
Ryan Brandt, maybe doesn't get talked about as much as you guys do. What have you seen from him, and what kind of dynamic?
You know, he's been in the league for a little bit. You know, it's just 6 years, so I mean, he knows how to play. You know, he gets open, he's crafty, he's a good inside receiver, and I worked out with him in the offseason a few years ago, and I was just surprised by how quick he can get in and out of his breaks. You know, his footwork is really good, so I was excited when we signed him too. You know, just to be able to, because I like watching him and how he gets out of his breaks. I try to implement some of that stuff into mine. So, I mean, he's a good receiver, so I think he's definitely going to have success and help us out a lot.
Has there been anything about Hunter Renfro that's kind of shocked you? Gruden and Mayock said yesterday he doesn't really look the part, but he's still quick out there. He's still a great receiver. What about his game has surprised you at all?
I mean, obviously everybody's seen him at Clemson, seen him get open and stuff, and you know, it was always surprising how open he would always get or how much he beat people. But then you see him do it out here, so it's cool to see it in person. You know, he works hard. He wants to win. He wants to be a great player, so it's fun to watch him.
Can I just get your general thoughts on the first day of camp and the Hard Knocks people being here, and you're seeing the shirts all over, and those guys doing all what they do?
I mean, it's cool. You know, I love watching Hard Knocks growing up, and so just being on it is going to be crazy. You know, I was just watching the scene with Shannon Sharp and Ray Lewis, that one from a while ago. You know, it's just crazy that we're going to actually be in that situation. So, I mean, it's cool. I'm excited to be able to go back and watch it.
There's a play in 7-on-7 today where Emma Lawson was on you pretty good in coverage. Catch on the left alley, empty pass, and flash your hands up, caught it in a contested space. How much improvement do you think you've shown over the course of your career on that specific area of contested catches? And what's been behind those strides?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like early on, you know, that was always kind of a knock on me that people didn't think I could go up and get contested catch and stuff. And so, and I knew it for myself. You know, I wanted to be honest with myself, and I knew that was something I wanted to work on. So, going into last season, that was my biggest emphasis, was just making contested catches and having Phil just be able to throw it up at any time. So, for that last season when I was with the Chargers, that was my biggest emphasis for my game. It's just attack the ball no matter what, make the play. So, Now it's definitely translated. I've still done the same work in the off season to make that go to the next level. I feel like I'm still not the best at it, so I want to get as good as I can at it. So that's definitely a thing that's always in the back of my mind. I'm trying to get good at, along with a lot of other things. So I feel like I've gotten much better at it. I still feel like I got a lot of ways I want to go.
What sort of work do you put in to get better in that area? Like, how do you go about, what kind of drills do you do, or just what does that look like in terms of trying to get better in that area in the offseason?
I try to just put myself in that situation, so I have a couple guys just running with me and have someone just throw the ball up, just slow motion, but just work on feeling it. And I'll do one over a volleyball net and just try to grab the ball over a volleyball net, and all that stuff just kind of helps just to be able to feel my body in that certain situation to be able to make that play.
I think people can look at your yards per catch and your size and think deep threat, but do you feel like that you're pretty good on the short and intermediate routes as well, that maybe you're a more complete guy than maybe some people give you credit for?
For sure. I feel like I'm one of the more underrated receivers, so I know I can run every route. Obviously I want to get better at it, at everything, but I know I can run all those routes. I can get open with every route, so I definitely feel like I'm overlooked in my short game, but I do think I'm a good short route runner.
What does that mean to be, when you're out here this first weekend, a Raider alumni weekend, you see all these old Raiders and just that Raider Nation, and now to be a Raider?
It's crazy. You always hear about it when I was outside of it, but being in it, you actually feel it. It's kind of crazy. So just seeing all them out here and watched a little highlight of them yesterday, so it's cool. Hopefully I can go out there and talk to a few of them, and hopefully more of them will come around. There's a lot of good receivers that have played here that I'd like to meet.
You've got a lot of pass production when it comes to those drag routes underneath where you separate and you turn upfield.
Yeah.
A lot of yards after the catch. You did that today as well. What's key at the line of scrimmage if you're facing man press, just to get that separation so you can be open on such a route?
Yeah, I feel like I'm trying to get as much separation right at the line of scrimmage as possible. I just want to, if I can beat them early, then I know I'll be able to beat them late with my speed. So the most separation I can get, if I can hit that corner, I feel like I have a chance to score. So I'm just trying, the whole route, trying to get as much separation as possible.
Just hands, feet?
I'm more thinking hands, just beat them with my speed and make them think that I'm running deep and then coming back underneath, or vice versa. So it's just feet, really.
Your dad's a big Raider fan.
Yeah, he's from Oakland.
Yeah.
So.
Is he going to have an opportunity to come out here to Napa?
Oh yeah, he'll be here tomorrow, and he'll be here through the rest of training camp. So he's excited. You'll probably see him around. He'll try to act like he's some famous guy or something. So he's going to be trying to draw as much attention to himself as he can.